Hello, my ladies and pretty gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Look What's Happening in the Spirit Realm with yours truly, Light. Happy Indigenous Day. And I'm hearing something very promising today. Things are resolving themselves, and it's not in benefit or in the way that people have invested themselves, including you. What I'm hearing is that somebody is excited that someone else is putting you off a pedestal. And I'm getting this energy of them believing that that's a good thing. Like they're going to win something now. That you're being put off a pedestal. That you're no longer seen in this light. Whether it is positive or negative. But what they don't understand is that this is actually freeing up a lot of space for people to move in the way that is authentic to them. Especially when it comes to following the current of their heart and their desire. What I'm picking up on today is that of your energy or somebody in your energy. And whoever this person is, they're, as Spirit put it, they had been dealing with someone who was raising concern and suspicion about the break or the breakup that they were in. And this could be like a family member of theirs, or if this is you, this is like a family member of yours, or a relationship partner if you had one, that's trying to bring attention to the break that you're taking or the relationship break that you have taken if you were with somebody else. This is someone who is trying to bring it up as a state of concern. They don't really know what's going on in your head. This is what I'm picking up on. They don't know what's going on in your head or what you're building. But this is the silent part that they don't want to say out loud. They're afraid of what your next move is going to be. They're afraid of what this person's next move is going to be, whoever is in your energy. That move is going to pretty much solidify some kind of idea or some kind of establishment that this person or you have built for yourself, that this individual, whether it's a family, but I'm getting that this is someone who is working with or who has traded in their identity and their personality to get merit from somebody else who is pulling the strings in the background. And this is not someone that a lot of people see value in for some reason. Like this could be like an older figure of the family or someone that has lost a lot of credit in general. So this person has a lot to gain by kind of letting themselves believe that they've chosen the right side for themselves, that they have chosen to give their loyalty to the right person. And for whatever reason, you or whoever this person is connected to your energy, and I'm getting like the Two of Cups, like this is someone who is your partner in some way, or you are their partner. They are trying to draw a slight comparison to this break that you're on or this person is on, and they're trying to do it in a very subtle way where they don't want to be uncovered. They don't want to be uncovered that they're actually threatened, that they allowed themselves to want a lot of things that they couldn't quite, it's not that they couldn't measure up to, it's like their morals couldn't measure up to the things that they were wanting. Because for a lot of you, I'm picking up, especially if you're resonating as this energy being a person in your vicinity, this person who's on a break or who is sort of being watched. If this is someone in your energy and it's not you, I'm getting that the person who's concerned about them is someone who is caught with other commitments. They were caught either cheating or they were caught stepping out into other commitments and other loyalties that were in direct opposition of what they had with this person. And because of that, it's like they want to recover their identity and they're trying to take shield and cover from someone who is in this person's family or someone who is in this person's friend group, but they're not really their friend. They don't want what's best for them. And they just want to see them be a root, a structure in the family or a root and structure in the friend group that doesn't move or leave or want better for themselves. So when this person, this energy that's kind of like trying to maneuver 515 as I looked up and clean up their act in some way, they're not doing it because they want to. Like, this is what I'm picking up on. They're not doing it because they want this person. And I've made a video about this very recently. They're not doing it because of that. Why they're doing this is because they feel cornered. They feel like the people that they have given loyalty to, if it's like a family member of this person or a friend of this person that doesn't want what's best for them, or that is afraid of the soulmate that they have, they're trying to appease this energy because they're afraid of them. They're trying to appease this energy because this is the kind of person that doesn't want to be caught up in having allowed themselves to look greedy, because they were. And people are punishing them for not sticking to the script, for not following down the path that was going to benefit everyone, that was supposed to keep this person, likely a soulmate of yours, asleep and confused and kind of like in a haze of where to put their energy and investments in, so they would just settle for whatever they had. That was the intention. And again, for some of you that are resonating with this as your own flesh and blood, as your own friend, as your own like partners, I'm picking up that this is like a rivalry energy. Like, it's not just sibling rivalry, or it's a deep rivalry of someone who did not have an identity, someone who was outsourcing their viability, their value, by attempting to discredit you for what you were building, attempting to discredit you in some way, to find a loophole to see you fail or to see you stumble, so that they can assert superiority in some way. And that's not really working out. It's actually being uncovered because, again, things are restoring themselves. And what I'm picking up on is, it's not this person and their ability to change. This person meaning the one who is trying to duck, the one who feels cornered. It's not their desire to change that's actually making an impact in this scenario. It's the fact that the person that they have given loyalty to, whether it's a family member, a figure, I'm going to call them a figure, that they had given their loyalty to, is pushing them back into relationship with you, if you are resonating as the main person, or relationship with your soulmate. They're pushing them back into relationship, like into reconciliation, into pretty much like a false apology, especially if they had done something reckless like cheating, or if they had done something reckless like showing their mask, proving to you or to them who they actually are. And now it's like, oh God, like, what do I do? So in this situation, this is the break that we're seeing ourselves in today. In this situation, this person is realizing that it's not worth it anymore. Like, number one, it's either because they can't get this person back the way that they had them, or they can't get you back the way that they had you, or it's because they just are tired. Like, this is someone who is tired, because every time they feel like they found a loophole to say, okay, the relationships that you're breaking apart with, or the situation that you're dealing with isn't going to serve you. Every time they find a loophole to do that, to say that about you, God recovers something else about your life. You end up coming up with something else. And because of that, this is someone who feels like they just don't want to be more of a fraud, especially because this figure has now been renowned for everything that they are. They're renowned for being duplicitous, for being unwell mentally, for being challenged spiritually. They've become renowned for that in the family, in the group. They're just known for that now. So this person is having to face the fact that they have to be afraid of this person, and they have to take this person's lashing. And it's like tongue lashing. It's like evil, malevolent lashing. And if they had put their investment and energy into this person, even if it's a family, doesn't matter, they're going to have to deal with the repercussion of having put their eggs in that rotten basket. And that's what they're dealing with, because you and this person, or your person and this energy that was supposed to remain loyal to them, or masked at the very least, they're falling apart. The relationship has naturally gone to the side. That's what I'm picking up on. The relationship has naturally saw its end. And when this is taking place, I'm picking up on a very beautiful transition. Like, you know how I am about this stuff to begin with. Yes, so the separation is natural. And now it's creating room. It's creating room for passion to rise. The way that I wrote it down here is this. This is you or a new person who is admitting their desire after removing their distractions and aligning to their divinity by refusing to fight for the small things. Like, you're allowing yourself to have losses. You're allowing yourself to not be valued in the places that maybe you fought for. You fought to remain stable. You fought to remain the unshaken one. And all of this mentality is going out the door. And because of that, there's no place that this person can gravitate towards. Because whoever this is, they were playing both sides of the field. They were playing both sides. If this is in your soulmate's energy, I don't like the word soulmate, but if this is in your person's energy, this is someone who was in it for status, money. They were in it for, actually no, they were in it for love. But not because they loved this person, but because this person loved them. This person loved them. But they couldn't not be involved with somebody else because they felt like that other person, that other situation was giving them money, finances, was giving them excitement. Same thing if this is a family member for you or a friend for you. They were with you because you provided love. You provided what they couldn't buy. But they couldn't just settle with that because they wanted to, pretty much they were juggling. They wanted to fill their head and their identity with what they felt like would bring them superiority, what they felt like would bring them fear, reverence, and acceptance by other people. So this is what we're seeing. If this is a friend for you, if this is you yourself, or if this is a loved one coming into your life, this is the energy that is in the collective as of late. It's the energy of being done with dealing with small things, with having to defend small things. And I think that this is bringing a very necessary bond into fruition for this collective, because there is no resistance left. There is no resistance to want or to reject vehemently things that just don't feel right, you know? And because of that, I feel like I'm picking up on an energy of someone who is beginning to defend something greater than themselves. They're beginning to offer something greater than themselves. And they're not settling with people who are safe. Because whoever this is, if this isn't you, they allowed themselves to be in the vicinity of this person because it felt like they weren't at risk of being destabilized by someone who offers the same thing that they do. Because if that's the case, the risk of losing it is that much greater. It's not just all in their control. This is a very specific kind of control and a desire to control that has been rooted in love and offerings. It's been rooted in self-sacrifice, and that's being changed to self-love. So now, whoever this is, if this is you, you're taking a huge risk. And this is a risk where chapters are being closed, not violently, but with certainty, with a kind of certainty that is very accountable to self. And as this is taking place, I feel like whoever you are attracting some kind of divine offering. And I don't know if it's like a love relationship or if it's a peace that comes over your home, if it's restoring of some sort. Something is being restored. Like I mentioned, full circle. Something is being restored. And it's not in the way that you were intending for it, and it's certainly not in the way that whoever this figure was, who was forcing reconciliation onto family members or onto loved ones that were meant to go in their own path, it's not what they planned either. But there is a deeper restoration taking place, and I don't think that a lot of past things are coming along. That's what I'm picking up on. But it depends on where you are in the timeline. So yeah, to somebody who feels like you have been taken off the pedestal, if you're resonating as a soulmate figure, they have no idea the blessings that are coming for you because of that. Because a lot of you have suffered greatly for having been put on a pedestal. And I don't think people understand how dehumanizing that is. How little people see you and how much they want to take from you because of it. And I think that this person who wants to grab a hold of anything and everything just to excuse the fact that they don't know where they're standing is going to have to face a harsh reality at this time. I really hope this resonated. As usual, I don't reach out. Those are scammers. Everything you need to know is in the description box down below. My book, Sad Girl, anything that you need, the merch, la la la, it's down below. As usual, guys. Until next time.